We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello, today we will see topic of page replacement algorithm from operating system and virtualization subject. Okay, now first of all, what is page replacement algorithm? So here we can see that concept, what is the concept of page replacement algorithm. So we have definition: when new process needs main memory space and main memory space is fully occupied, at that time from main memory any process will be swapped out and new process will be swapped in. This is the concept of page replacement algorithm. Okay, you can see again, I repeat the definition: when new process needs main memory space. Some process needs main memory space, but here what is the problem? Main memory space is not free. So what we have to do, main memory space is fully occupied, at that time from main memory any process will be swapped out and new process will be swapped in to main memory. This is the concept of page replacement algorithm. So for page replacement algorithm we use 3 types of algorithm. First is FIFO, which stands for first in first out. Second is optimal page replacement algorithm, and third is LRU, which stands for least recently used algorithm. Okay, so here we have 3 algorithms and we will see one by one algorithm. Okay, now first we will see FIFO, first in first out algorithm. So what is the concept of FIFO? Here we can see which frame first occupied, that frame will be first flushed to insert pages. Means what? Which frame will be firstly occupied, means firstly used, then that frame also will be flushed firstly to insert new pages or other pages. So here why we using page replacement algorithm? So we have to use page replacement algorithm because suppose I give you example, like some process needs pages to be executed, but now process we will check main memory that pages are available in main memory or not. If that pages are available in main memory, suppose I required page number 5, so I will check main memory that page number 5 is available or not in main memory. If that page number 5 is available in main memory, then that process or that pages will be executed. But if that page number 5 is not available in main memory, then I have to bring it out from secondary storage. I have to check secondary storage that I have to check secondary storage for the page number 5 and I have to bring it from secondary storage to main memory. So what is this? What it means to bring it out from secondary storage to main memory if page number is not available? It is called page fault. See, it is called page fault. So it is the concept of page fault. So before moving to the example, we have to understand what is page fault and what is page hit. So page fault means what? If you want some pages and that pages are not available in main memory, then you have to bring it out from secondary storage. So that is called page fault. Page fault occurs. So it is not good thing that page fault occurs. Now what is page hit? So simply opposite of page fault, that if you are finding page number 5 and it is simply available in main memory, then it occurs page hit. So page hit is good thing because we don't have to process the swap in or swap out process, means from secondary storage to main memory to secondary storage. So this is the concept of these are the two terms of page fault and page hit. Now we will see example of FIFO, first in first out. So first in first out example. So here we have frame size. So we here, for example, we required frame size, reference string it nothing but pages, number of pages. So here reference string means pages 701203. These all are the pages which required to store in main memory or which require main memory space. Now here we have frame size 3. So now we will execute example. Okay, so first we will execute frame like this. First frame 1 here from bottom to top, frame 2, frame 3. Okay, so now we will start from obviously frame 1. Okay, now we have each and every time we have to check reference string, or you can say page, number of pages. So first page requirement is what? 7. See here we have reference string or first page is 7. So here we will check that main memory is free or not. Okay, so here main memory is firstly empty, so we will store reference string number 7. So page number 7 we will store here first place, frame 1. Then we will see next page which is 0. So now we will see frame 1 is free or not. No, frame 1 is occupied by 7. Now frame 2 is free. Okay, then you can store 0 at frame 2. Now next page is 1. So now we will see frame 1, frame 2 are not free, so we will store 1 at frame 3 location. So now frame 1, frame 2 and frame 3, they three are occupied by 3 pages. Now next page is 2, here 2. So here we can see that frame 1, frame 2 and frame 3 are not free, means what? Main memory is fully occupied. So now what we have to do is we have to swap out or swap in process. Means what? We have to swap out any process and we have to swap in new process. Okay, so now which process will be swap out? Okay, so we can see okay, so first in first out concept, we can apply first in first out concept. Means what? Firstly, which process is occupied to frame? So 7 is firstly occupied, so 7 will be flush out firstly. See here we have concept, which frame firstly occupied, that frame will be flush first. Okay, so 7 will be flush out and new process 2, new pages 2 will be first, new page 2 will be flush in. Okay, so here I have written page fault below to each frame. So now what is page fault? So firstly you have to check that 7 is available in main memory. No, it is not available in main memory. So what I have to do? I have to bring it out from secondary storage. So according to definition, according to concept of page fault, here page fault occurs because that page is not available in main memory. Okay, again we will check 0 is available in main memory. No, it is not available. Again I have to bring it out from secondary storage. Again page fault occurs. Again here 1 was not available, so I have to bring it out from secondary storage. Again page fault occur. Okay, then again 2. Okay, 2 is available or not? No, 2 was also not available, so I have flush out 7 because it was firstly swapping, so it will be firstly swap out. So instead of 7, now 7 from frame 1 7 will be released, and instead of 7 2 will be swapped in. So 2 now in frame 1 2, frame 2 as it is 0, and frame 3 as it is 1. Okay, now next page is 0. Okay, now check 0 is available or not in main memory. Yes, 0 is available here. 0 is available, so it occurs page hit. Why page hit occurs? Because that page is already available in main memory, that's why. Now next page is 3. Okay, check, again check 3 is available. No, 3 is not available in main memory, so what we have to do is 0 after 2. Now 0 is firstly occupied in space of main memory, so we will release 0 and we will put 3 instead of 0. Okay, so now rest of 2 pages will be as it is. Okay, now next. Okay, where we are 3 again. Okay, now next page is 0, so we will check 0 is available or not. So here 0 is not available, so what we will do, now 1 is first after 2 and 3, 1 is first occupied to the main memory, so 1 will be released, and instead of 1 we will put 0. We will put 0. Okay, now next process is 4. Next page is 4, so we will check 4 is available or not. So here 4 is not available in this line, so what we will do, now 4 is okay, sorry, now 2 is in this section. 2 is firstly occupied, so we will remove 2 and we will put 4 instead of 2. So again page fault occurs. Now 2 comes, then we will check 2 is available or not. So 2 is not here or not available here, so we will flush out 3 and we will put 2 instead of 3. Again 3 comes, so we will see instead of 0, as before concept, instead of 0 we will put 3. So again page fault occurs. Now 0, again 0 is not available, so page fault occurs. So what we will do, okay, 4 instead of, now 4 is first, so we will remove 4 and we will put 0 instead of 4. 2 and 3 will be as it is. Okay, then 3. So here, see here page hit occurs. Why? Because we require page number 3 and it is already available here 3, so it occurs page hit. So 0 2 3 as it is. Okay, now 2, so here 2, then what? Okay, again page hit occurs. Okay, so 0 2 3 again. Okay, now again after 3 again we have 0, so again page hit occurs, so we will put it 0 1 3 as it is. Now 1. Okay, now we have 1. So we have 1, but here memory is not free. So what we will do now, instead of 2 we replace 1, then again page fault occurs, then again 2, second last is 2. So again page fault occurs here. So what we will do, instead of 3, because 3 was now firstly occupied, so we will replace 2 instead of 3. Now again 0. So here page hit occurs because 0 is already in main memory, so we don't require it swap in and swap out process. So this is the concept of FIFO. Now see, we have page hit, we have to count number of page hit and number of page fault. So we have page hit 3 and page fault 12. So here I have page hit 3 and page fault or page miss, you can say, 12. So now we will calculate hit ratio. How we will calculate hit ratio? Okay, page hit is 3. So 3 divided by number of process, total number of pages 15 into 100. So 20% is hit ratio, and miss ratio or page fault ratio is 12. Page fault divided by 15 multiplied by 100, so 80% page fault miss ratio. So here we have concept of FIFO. So what happens in FIFO? First of all, pages are checked in main memory. If it found, then page hit occurs. If not, then page fault occurs, and dead pages are taken from secondary storage. This is the concept of first in first out. Now second, we will see optimal page replacement algorithm. Okay, so now in optimal page replacement algorithm, what happens? Replace the page which is not used in longest dimension of time in root. Means what? Longest dimension of time in future means what? Replace the page which is not used in longest dimension of time in future. So here we have example. Again we will understand by example. So we have reference string, as before we have seen in FIFO. We have reference string, frame size may be vary. Here we have frame size is 4. So firstly we will start from frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, frame 4. Okay, so now we will start from frame 1. Okay, here we have first page is 7. So we will check again page is available in main memory or not. No, page is not available in main memory, so page fault occurs, and we will taken from secondary storage and put it into main memory. Okay, so 7 is stored in frame 1, then 0 comes. So here again page fault occurs because 0 is not available in main memory. So 7, after in frame 2 0, then again 1 comes. So frame 1 occupied, frame 2 occupied, now frame 3 and frame 4 free. So we can put it in frame 3, and now frame 3 will be occupied by 1. Now again next is 2. So we will check 2 is available or not. No, 2 is not available, so page fault occurs. We will take it from secondary storage. So 7, 0, 1 and 2. Now we can see frame 1 to frame 4, all the frames are occupied by pages. Now no main memory is fully occupied. Now what is next? Pages 0. next page is 0. So now we will check main memory 7, frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, frame 4. So here we can see 0 is available at frame 2, means what, page hit occurs, because it is already available in main memory. So page hit occurs. Okay, so we don't have to process any swap out and swap in. Now next page is 3. Okay, so we will check main memory. Okay, 3 is not available. Now what we will do, how we will replace these pages? So as per the optimal page replacement algorithm policy, we will replace page which is not used in longest dimension of time in future. We will check that which page is will be used in longest dimension of future, or we can say which page will be used in nearby location. So we will check 7, 0, 1 and 2. Okay, first we will check 7. Okay, 7, we will check 7, 7, 7, 7. Okay, 7 is longest, 7 is used longest dimension in future. Okay, so we have one possibility. Then 0. Okay, 0 is used nearby location, so we can't take 0. Okay, see, 0 is used here, so we can't take 0. Then 1. Okay, 1 is also used in nearby location. 2 is also used in nearby location, so we have one possibility is 7. So we will replace 7, 2, 3. Okay, so now 3 will be replaced instead of 7. Rest of the pages will be as it is. Okay, now again which pages come? 0. Okay, so we will check again 3, 0, 1, 2. So here page hit occurs because 0 is already available in frame 2. Again 4 comes, so we will check 3, 0, 1, 2, but 4 is not available, so we have to take it from secondary storage. So now again I have to check which page will be replaced by 4. So again I have to check one by one. 3, so 3 is used in nearby location. 0 is also used in nearby location. 1, so 1 is used here, and 2 is used before 1, so 1 is used in longest dimension of time in future, so we can replace 4 instead of 1. So now, okay, now in place of 1 we will replace 4. Okay, then again what comes? 2, page number 2. So we will check 3, 0, 4, 2. Again page hit occurs because 2 is already available. Again 3, next page is 3. Again page hit occurs. Then 0, again page hit occurs. Again 3, again page hit occurs. See here why page hit occurs, because that pages are already available in main memory. Okay, now then 2. Okay, again okay, page 3, 3, 0, 4, 2. Again page hit occurs because 2 is already available. Now 1, so again page fold. Now page fold because 1 is not available in main memory, so we have to take it from secondary storage. So now instead of 4 we can replace 1. Why? Because see here we can see, okay, we can also use instead of 3 we can also use frame 1, because 3 is also not used in longest time of future. Okay, then 0 will be used in nearby location. 4 will be not used in nearby location, 4 is not already available. Then 2 will be used nearby location, so we have two options, 4 and 3. So we will replace 4 we will replace 1 instead of 4. So here we have 1 8 frame number 3. Okay, now again which page comes? 2. Okay, so we will check 2103, again page hit occurs. Then which pages comes? 0. Again page hit occurs. 2103. Then what comes? 1. Again page hit occurs. Then 7. Okay, now page fault occurs because 7 is not available in main memory. So 7 will be replaced by 2 because 2 is not used in longest dimension of time in future. Okay, so we can replace 2 instead of, okay, we can replace 7 instead of 2. Okay, now next is 0. Okay, page hit occurs because 0 is already available in main memory. Now last one is 1. So again page hit occurs because 1 is already available in main memory. So here we can see that in comparatively FIFO, here optimal page replacement gives best result to page hit ratio. We can increase page hit ratio than page fault ratio. Okay, so here we will calculate, now we will calculate page hit and page fault. Page hit, number of page hit 12, number of page fault 8. Okay, now hit ratio 12 divided by total number of pages 20. So 12 divided by 20 into 100 is equal to 60%. Page fault 8 divided by 20 into 100 is equal to 40%. So we can see that in FIFO we have miss ratio is higher than hit ratio, and in optimal page replacement we have hit ratio is higher than miss ratio. So it is best algorithm, or you can say comparatively FIFO it is good algorithm. Okay, now last one is LRU or least recently used algorithm policy. Okay, in LRU, replace, what is the concept of least recently used algorithm? Replace the least recently used page in past. In optimal page replacement algorithm, what we did, we have checked pages which are used in longest dimension of time in future. But now in LRU we will check least recently used page in past. Means we will check pages which are least recently used in past. Okay, now we will start from example. Okay, we have reference string. Here we have reference string frame. Okay, here we have frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, frame 4. 4 frames, our frame size is 4. So here we will start from frame 1. Okay, from bottom to top. Now first page is 7. Again as usual we will check page fault or page hit. So again page fault occurs, so we will take it from secondary storage. Now second page is 0, again page fault. Third page is 1, again page fault, so we have take it from secondary storage. Again 2, again page fault. Now all the frames are occupied with pages. No, means what? Main memory is not free now. So now we have to check next page. What is next page? Next page is 0. So check 0 is available or not. Yes, page hit occurs. So 7012. So here we don't require any swap in swap out process. Okay, so here page hit occurs. Now 3. Okay, again up. Now what we have to do? Okay, we have page fault, means what? We have to replace some pages with new pages. So which page will be replaced by 3? So we will check 2. Okay, 2 is recently used in past. 1 is also recently used in past. 0 is nearly recently used in past. 7, but 7 is least recently used, far away recently used in past, so we can replace 3 instead of 7. Okay, then 0. So here again page hit occur because 0 is available in main memory. Then 4. So 4 again page fault occurs. Okay, now we will check again 2. So 2 is used here. 1. So 1 is least used than comparatively 2. So we can use 1. Then 0. So 0 is recently used. 3 is also recently used. So 1 is the only option we have that we can utilize. So we will put 4 instead of 1. Now 2, then again page hit occurs. Then 3, again page hit occurs. 0, page hit occurs. 3, page hit occurs. 2, page hit occurs. See here why page hit occurs, because all the pages are available in main memory, so we don't require any swap in swap out process. So now next page is 1. So again now page fault occurs. So for page fault, what we have to do is we have to replace older pages. So which option we have? Okay, so we will check one by one. 2. So 2 is recently used here. 4 is here used here. Then 0 is recently used here. 3 is recently used here. So we have option 4, which is used far away in past, so we will replace 1 instead of 4. Now next one is 2. So next one is 2. So again page hit occurs. 2103 as it is. 0, again next page is 0, again page hit occurs. Then 1, again page hit occurs. 7, page fault occurs. So we have to check 2103. So 2 used here, 1 used here, 0 used here, and 3 used here. So we have option 3. So we will replace 7 instead of 3. So now here 7 will be put instead of 3. Now 0. So again page hit occurs. 2107 as it is, and last one is 1. Again page hit occurs because 1 is already available in page frame number 3 in main memory. So here we have LRU, least recently used example. Now we will calculate page hit and page fault. So we have page hit 12, page fault 8. So we will calculate hit ratio, it will be 60%, and page fault ratio 40%. So it is also better than FIFO. We can say that FIFO and LRU and optimal page replacement algorithm are the best than FIFO for page replacement algorithm. Okay, so now thank you so much.